Virginia is a fascinating state to visit since it is home to some of the most fascinating historic tourist attractions in the entire United States. One of the state's official tourism slogans is "Virginia is for lovers." Anyone with a passion for the outdoors, wildlife, culture, or viniculture will feel right at home in Virginia. Virginia is a state full of treasures, from the beautiful Shenandoah National Park to a wealth of recreational opportunities. Several historic colonial towns, like Charlottesville and Williamsburg, are among the most popular places to visit in Virginia. The state also has some stunning natural beauty. Welcome back to Travel Thoughts. For today's video, we bring you the 10 best places to visit in Virginia. Number 10. Chincoteague National Wildlife Reserve. The Virginia portion of Assateague Island is home to the Chincoteague National Wildlife Refuge. Chincoteague ponies are wild horses that live on Chincoteague Island. Their diet of salt marsh plants and grasses have caused them to shrink in size, making them a major attraction for tourists. All of Virginia's part of the island is set aside to protect animals, like the Sika deer and the piping plover. White-tailed deer, fox squirrels, red foxes, merlins, and brown pelicans are just some of the other wildlife that may be spotted by tourists. Some parts of the island are good for swimming in the ocean, sailing, riding horses, and driving vehicles that go over the sand. Because of all the shipwrecks on the island shores, a lighthouse was built there in 1833 to help snorkelers find their way. If you have a valid fishing license, you can go fishing, crab fishing, or clamming in some areas of Virginia. Number 9. Luray Caverns. Luray Caverns has the largest commercial cave system in the eastern United States. It was first found by 4 local men in 1878. Since then, it has become a national natural landmark because of its huge size and unique features. The caverns are always a comfortable 54 degrees Fahrenheit, and they are 164 feet below ground. The Great Stalactite Organ is the main attraction of this cave system. It is a natural lithophone, which is a musical instrument made from stone. Other highlights include impressive stalactites, stalagmites, draperies, mirror pools, and flowstones. It produces a tone when struck that is reminiscent of a xylophone. As a testament to its grandeur, the Great Cavern has even played host to nuptials. The 1.5-mile trip that makes up the guided cavern tour takes between 45 minutes and an hour. For better traction on the stones, sneakers are recommended, and visitors with mobility issues will not be able to enjoy the site. Number 8. Virginia's Natural Bridge Park. In Virginia, there is a place called Natural Bridge. It is an arch made of limestone and dolomite that has been worn down over many thousands of years. Prior to European exploration, the Monacan Indians revered this location. In 1750, a young surveyor named George Washington came across the Natural Bridge for the first time. He was so taken by the arch that he bought 157 acres of land to make it his own. During the 18th and 19th centuries, the Natural Bridge was a popular place for tourists to visit. In his book Moby Dick, Herman Melville compared the natural arch to a whale. You may take a 45-minute guided walk into caves 37 floors below Earth, stay in the park's historic hotel, and see a recreation of a Monacan hamlet. Number 7. Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon, the plantation home of George Washington, the first president of the United States, is tucked away in the northeastern corner of Virginia. It's close to Washington, D.C., and has a lot of historical importance, so millions of people visit every year. From 1754 until his death in 1799, Washington called this sprawling mansion on the banks of the Potomac River home. The gardens and structures provide insight into plantation life and are fun to explore. The most important thing, though, is the great man's huge home, which he built and decorated himself. In 20 rooms, guests can see beautiful furniture, family photos, and other items from the time period that this famous person lived in. Visit the site's museum and education center to learn more about George Washington and his accomplishments, and pay your respects at the touching memorial to George and Martha Washington. Number 6. Roanoke. Because it is in a wide valley surrounded by the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains, Roanoke is a great place to visit. Known as the Star City of the South, this location gets its moniker from the enormous illuminated star perched atop the towering Mill Mountain. which can be seen from miles away across the city and its environs. The city's location in the southwest of the state has made it a major transportation hub for most of its history. In recent years, the city's cultural scene has grown. Many new museums, concert halls, and theaters are available for visitors to enjoy. The Taubman Museum of Art has a large and varied collection of art, and the Virginia Museum of Transportation shows how Roanoke's railroad system has changed over time. Roanoke is a good place to start trips along the beautiful Appalachian Trail and the Blue Ridge Parkway, both of which are easy to get to by car. We aim to bring you the top 10 best places to visit in every state. If you like the video so far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Number 5. Norfolk. Although Norfolk is best known as the site of the world's largest naval base, it also boasts many other attractions. Along its winding shoreline are beautiful parks and world-class museums. Located in the state's southeastern corner, it is at the center of a huge metropolitan area that also includes Chesapeake and the cities of Portsmouth and Virginia Beach. The city's history has been heavily influenced by the Chesapeake Bay and the Elizabeth River, both of which flow through its center. Where there was once a reputation as a noisy and unruly port, there are now a number of gleaming, cutting-edge museums to visit. Not only that, but there are some truly remarkable theaters where you may experience a variety of thrilling performances. A visit to Milwaukee would be incomplete without seeing the spectacular USS Wisconsin, which is on display at Nauticus, a magnificent nautical center also located in the city's waterfront district and enthralling visitors. Norfolk has a lot going for it, from its lovely beaches to the historic houses scattered across the city. Number 4. Alexandria. Alexandria, Virginia has one of the best preserved historic districts in the country. It is just south of both Arlington and Washington, D.C. Located on the western bank of the Potomac River, this 1749 settlement is renowned for its quaint cobblestone streets. In Old Town's charming shopping district, many of the old buildings are on display as examples of early American architecture. Its charming downtown has a variety of restaurants and cafes, and there are many beautiful old residences to explore. The Christ Church, which dates back to the 1300s, and the George Washington Masonic National Memorial, which was built in the 1920s, are two of the most visited sites in the country. Even though modern-day Alexandria is a lovely destination to visit, it was previously home to the largest slave market in the United States. The Alexandria Black History Museum and the Freedom House Museum are two excellent places to learn about the city's past that welcome tourists. Number 3. Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach is a famous tourist destination because of its over 60 kilometers of pristine, sandy beaches. It is close to where Chesapeake Bay meets the Atlantic Ocean, so it is easy to get a lot of water activities and tourist spots. Hotels and motels, as well as a boardwalk lined with souvenir stores and seafood restaurants, line the wide, lovely beach. It's a fun area to take a stroll, ride a bike, or skate. And there are also arcades, amusement rides, and live performances. Additionally, the Ocean Breeze Water Park and the Virginia Aquarium are within driving distance. Visitors come for the beach and water sports, like kayaking, surfing, and whale watching. But there are also excellent museums and galleries to explore. Black Bay National Wildlife Refuge is close to Virginia Beach, and it's a beautiful place for hiking and birdwatching. Number 2. Williamsburg. Williamsburg, Virginia, was the capital of the colonies in the Commonwealth. It is known today for its history and role in the American Revolution. It is located in the southeast on the vast Virginia Peninsula and is home to the enthralling Colonial Williamsburg, one of the world's largest living history museums. In the historic district, you can take pleasure in the sight of colonial-era churches and homes built of brick. The original state capitol building and the governor's palace are on display, as are historical reenactors who will shed light on the era's customs. There are pretty plantations along the James River, and the College of William and Mary has a picturesque campus. The modern section of the city has a youthful energy because of the large student population at the university. Number 1. Shenandoah National Park. Shenandoah National Park is a beautiful place for eco-tourists and hikers to visit. It is in the northern part of the state. This area is rich in beautiful natural features and offers some of the best trekking and sightseeing in the world. Since 1935, it has been a protected area, and its huge trees have grown over a part of the Blue Ridge Mountains, giving beautiful views of the Shenandoah Valley and its flowing river below. The enchanting Skyline Drive winds its way along the ridge of the small park and offers some breathtaking vistas over its 160-kilometer length. The park is beautiful, and it also contains many paths for hiking, mountain biking, and horseback riding, the most well-known of which is the Appalachian Trail. Shenandoah is one of the best national parks in the country, with excellent fishing, camping, and wildlife watching. And that's all for today's video. Which of these places would you like to visit next? And if you have already visited some of the places, how was your experience? Let us know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy similar stuff, check out my other videos. And if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video.